friends, it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. It feels so good to be on camera right now and officially be able to announce that I got a new job. It feels like forever since I caught up with you guys, and this is something that I've been working on for a while in secret behind the scenes because I couldn't officially come out public with it until I finished my training. So you guys are the first to know that I am officially a travel advisor, or more commonly known as a travel agent. Travel has been something that I've been passionate about for a long time, so it's just really exciting to finally be doing work in something that I'm really passionate about. And today's video is pretty much just giving you all the details on my new job, why I'm starting this new career, and what I can potentially help you with if you are looking to travel and need help booking a trip. Before we dive into all of that, I wanted to quickly introduce myself if you are new to my channel and stumbling upon this video. So my channel content is actually more mom day in the life content. I do a lot of grocery hauls, and my channel's staying the same. So if that's areas of interest to you, I would love to have you join my YouTube family. Hit the subscribe button below, give this video a like, it really helps me out. And I do actually, like, this isn't new, but I've always had travel content on my channel. I have a couple sandals vlogs, Disney vlogs, other random like road trip vlogs. So it's something I've always shared because, as I mentioned, like, I love traveling and I like to share those adventures with you all when I go on those trips. But if you are used to my like content that I've been putting out and you're worried that my content's going to shift now that I have a new job, it's actually not. It's going to stay exactly the same, with the exception of this video where I'm just announcing my new life update, which I would have shared anyway. So I just wanted to give that disclaimer because I know sometimes when like changes like this happen and you're used to watching certain content on, a YouTube channel, and it changes, you may not be as interested or want to be here anymore. So I'm just giving that disclaimer with hopes that you will stick around for more content from me because I just love this community that I've built and I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'm excited to share more about this. So with that, let's go ahead and dive in. So what am I doing in my new job? So I am an independent contractor for a travel agency called Disarilla Travel. And so basically I'm a travel advisor and I specialize in booking trips for Disney, Universal, cruises, and all-inclusives, but I can pretty much book anywhere and everywhere, whether it be international, whether it be, in the US. I do have quite a bit of experience in Disney, as some of you know who've been on my channel for a while. This is honestly like what called me to do this work, and just a little bit about my history with Disney. I grew up going to Walt Disney World ever since I was a baby, and it's been kind of like a full circle moment because, as some of you know, like, my son's 16 months old and we took him on his first Disney trip when he was 3 months old a year ago, and then we took him again this past May. And it's just been so like rewarding as someone who's loved Disney for so long to watch the magic through their child's eyes and make such special memories with them. And I feel like travel is so important for everyone, and even though Isaac is not going to remember these trips, they're also for us to create special memories with him. So that is also part of the reason that I'm so excited about this job, because I can help you guys and I can help like friends and family in my network create these special memories with their family. And I don't want to like get emotional because but it really is so special to be able to take a trip with a loved one and look back on those special times. So it's just, honestly, I'm so excited and grateful for this opportunity. So beyond just my experience of going to Disney, I actually also interned there in college. I did the Disney College Program, which is a paid internship where you basically move to Florida, you stayed in apartments. It was like my first time living on my own, and I worked in the Magic Kingdom in merchandise for almost 6 months. It was a once in a lifetime experience. Like, I joke that I love Disney so much that I ran away to Disney because it's essentially what I did. And it was just a really cool experience. And then flash forward to 2016, my husband and I got engaged in Disney World. And of course, as I just mentioned, like, we're now taking my son to Disney World. And Disney has just always held a special place in my heart. So, travel also, just generally, I've always loved traveling. In high school, I went to Italy for 2 weeks with my AP European history class, and that just like opened my eyes. I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's this whole world that is open for us to see, and to experience other cultures is also just so important. And then I also have traveled a lot to the Caribbean. My husband and I have done like multiple sandals vacations. I've done a cruise before, so I do have like quite a bit of experience in traveling. So recently, I feel like, especially since a lot of my friends have kids now, people are constantly coming to me asking me if they're going on a Disney trip, they want advice, they want suggestions on things to do, places to eat, how many days should I do this, like stay here, what park should we go to? And I've always had people tell me, you really should do this for a living. And in the last year, I've had the opportunity, which is such a blessing, to really think like and focus on my interests. Like, so for example, YouTube. Basically, if you've been here for a while, you know that I had a career in marketing, and I stopped working in marketing when my son was born. I did marketing, healthcare marketing, for almost 10 years. I enjoyed it, but I also had a love-hate relationship with it. It was a very toxic field, and it was not conducive to the lifestyle that I wanted to live, especially with a child. So luckily, my husband and I were fortunate enough that like I could stay home. I've been very blessed to have this extra time with Isaac, and I don't take that for granted, because I know not everyone is fortunate to do that, and there are lots of people that would love to do that. And that time has also allowed me time to think about what is something that I could do that I would enjoy, gives me more flexibility, that I would be good at, and that I could help other people. And I started thinking about it more, and I was like, people have always told me I should do this. Recently, in the spring, we had so many friends going to Disney, and they were texting me, and I said, I should actually do this. So I started researching agencies that specialize in Disney travel. I interviewed at a couple, and I really think that like there's so many good travel agencies out there, but you have to find the right fit. You have to find the people that you jive with and that you feel comfortable basically starting a career with, that you are going to be able to rely on for support. And I found that at Disarella Travel. So I interviewed, I literally got the job like on the spot. I was so excited, and pretty much the last 2 months I've been in training. I've done so much training on the Disney parks, Universal, Disney Cruise Line, Alani, Disney Adventures. I just sat on a webinar for sandals and Ama Waterways Cruises last night. So I've just been like grinding and learning even more than I already knew before. So that's kind of a little bit of background on why I'm doing this. And it's just something that I feel like has been in the back of my head for a long time. And I'm finding that as I get older, I'm really wanting to focus on the things that matter most, but also trying to be bold and try new things. Me leaving marketing was like hard, because that's what I knew for so long, and part of me always was like, is this the right decision for me? And when you jump into something new, especially when you've vested so much time into your other career, you can question yourself. You're like, well, I was good at this. Like, maybe I should just keep doing it. But I think there's so much benefit to learning a new thing, because the worst thing that's going to happen is you're not going to like it, or maybe you realize it's not a good fit. And the best thing that's going to happen is you're going to be like, this was the best decision that I've ever made. And I will say that it's been so exciting since I've announced the launch of my business. Basically, like, I already have like a bunch of leads. I'm starting to plan trips, and I'm just really excited to be basically like leaping forward into something new, trying something different, learning new things, because I'm definitely a person that I love and appreciate learning new things. I'm also excited that this is a job where I can actually apply my marketing skill set to my business, and that has given me some reassurance that like all my schooling and the years that I spent in marketing are still being put to good use. So with that, let's talk about vacations and like why it's beneficial to have a travel advisor or travel agent, because I do want to just put it out there into my YouTube family, because I want to be able to help you guys if you're needing help booking a trip. I think especially today, because everything is so expensive, travel is getting put on the back burner, because, you know, when you have to prioritize like buying groceries or taking a vacation, like obviously you're going to buy groceries, but also there are a lot of discounts floating around that the average consumer is probably not going to be in the know of. And there's also a lot of tips I have for saving money while traveling or going to trips. And a travel advisor or travel agent can help you with those things. Also, I'm cognizant of the fact that even though like we have the internet and you can easily go and book a trip yourself, we are all very, very busy. And especially in today's world, most people are working a full-time job, if not two jobs. So when it comes time to book a vacation and do the research, a lot of times there is no time to do that. So when you're working with someone like me, I can be doing all the legwork for you and researching, booking things, especially when it comes to Disney vacations, because Disney vacations are a beast. It's not the same as booking an all-inclusive or a cruise, or a beach vacation. You have to worry about getting the right amount of park tickets. Like, are you doing a park ticket versus a park hopper ticket? Are you doing the dining plan? Are you doing the quick service dining plan? Getting your dining reservations booked out at the booking out window. And for that, you need to hop on the computer at like 5:30 in the morning to make sure you actually get the dining reservations, because they will book up. It's a lot. Honestly, it's a lot. So this is why it's great if you work with someone who this is their full-time job, because literally you can just tell them, hey, this is where I want to go. This is how many days I want to go. These are the places that I want to eat, and we can book everything for you and you don't have to stress. And you may be wondering, okay, well, what's the catch? Like, this has got to be really expensive. I work for you for literally free. And I know that probably sounds spammy or like not true, but it is true. And there are some agencies where they'll charge you a planning fee, but I am not charging a planning fee, especially for you guys, because again, I consider you guys my family. Like, I would not charge my mom a planning fee or any of my friends. The way it works is these companies pay us a commission. So for example, you could go on Disney today and you could book a trip for 7 days at the same hotel that I'm booking you, right? And I could book the same vacation. It would be the same exact cost and everything. The only difference is I'm doing it for you. And I'm not going to charge you a planning fee. What happens is Disney pays me commission on the back end. And the reason they do that is because a lot of their business does come through travel agents. So it's an incentive for us to be booking trips. It's an advantage for them to have travel agents booking trips, which is why they pay us commission. It's the same for Sandals or Disney Cruise Lines or Ama Waterways, the river cruise company that I did a webinar with last night. So that's how it works. So I don't want you to feel like, I would love to use a travel agent, but I can't afford it, because the truth is you could book the same trip I'm booking. The only difference is I'm doing all the work for you and you don't have to stress about it. And the other thing too is I have so much knowledge that, for example, if you're new to going Disney, if you don't understand how Genie Plus works, I have been going to Disney for years. I just went in May. I'm going in September. So I'm constantly going. I'm, seeing the new rides, the attractions. I can give you honest recommendations for dining. Like, I'm not going to sell you on something just because like I'm going to get a higher commission on it. I'm going to let you know what I think is the best fit for your family, and I will be honest about it, because I do have some choice opinions of certain things at Disney, and I'm just trying to look out for you guys. So that's how it works. But yes, I can literally book Disney, Universal. I have experience in sandals, cruises. Right now, just to give you like an idea of what I'm working on at the moment, I'm working on a Mexico trip. I'm working on a Disney cruise. I'm working on multiple Disney vacations. So I can kind of do it all. So I think that's all I wanted to share. That is my big news. That's my big announcement. And it feels really good to finally say it, because like I said, I've been working on it for a while. And it's been hard because I felt like I couldn't really film my day in the life videos, because I'm like, there's so much happening right now that I can't talk about, that I felt like if I got on camera with you guys, I would like slip up and say something. So now I'm back, and that's my news. And yeah, I'm just really excited about it. My foot literally just fell asleep and went numb because I've been sitting on the floor for so long. So I think that's my cue to officially wrap up this video. If you're interested in booking a trip with me, I'm gonna include all my contact information below, my business email, for you to reach out to if you want to book a trip. You can also follow my Facebook business page. I'll link that below also. And then on my YouTube channel, I'll put like in the contact section my business information as well, so that you don't have to like come back to this video. You can always just go there and my information will be there. But I hope that I can be of service to you guys. And if it's not now, it's in the future. Just tuck this like video in the back of your brain and remember me, and hopefully I can help. I would love to work with you and meet new friends along the way. So with that, thanks again for watching. And if you're one of my regulars here, thanks for being here still. I really appreciate you guys. I'll have all my regular content popping up over the next couple weeks per usual. So until next time, I can't wait to see you all on my next video. Bye.